Hello, beautiful souls. So I hope you're all ready for Christmas. Me, I'm totally not. House is all clean. Just need to go and get my Christmas gifts and my Christmas dinner. So don't worry if you're still not ready. Don't panic. The shops are still open, and just allow yourself to get there as and when you can. So just don't panic at all, because I know at this time of year people manic, people panic, and I think, oh my God, I've still not got things done. But it's okay. It's absolutely fine. So so I'm just going to go on to you a little bit about the winter solstice. So the winter solstice is basically, it will be the shortest day of the year and the longest night. At this point, the sun is the most furthest away. So, but however, in Portugal, it does feel quite nice and sunny in the day. We do have our dark nights now, and it's quite misty. But we are having quite a nice sun in the day, which is nice, and we have had a lot of rain. So, but it is supposed to be the sun is the longest way from us. The winter solstice does go round about the 21st, but every year is different. It can come from like the 19th onwards. This year is the 21st. It just depends on the moon and the sun. So every year will be different. Okay. So at this point, people, like it in the history of it back in the day, they would decorate with like the oak trees and the pine leaves, and they would make lots of Christmas things. I learned today that they use baubles. The reason why they're red, they used to use apples on their trees. I'm not too sure how they would hang, because apples are quite weighty, but this is what I learnt today. So like at this time, get quite creative. Get quite creative and go outside, go and find some conkers, some pine trees, and just make something out of it, and they will smell really nice in your house as well. So I know some people may be feeling quite sad and quite down because of the long nights. It goes dark quite quick, especially in England. England's not very good for sun at this time of year. I remember when I was back in England, and it used to be always cloudy all the time. I used to go to work, and it would be dark. I used to come home from work, it would be dark. I felt like I didn't see any sun. My skin would be awful or red just because I had no vitamin D. So if you are feeling like this, I know that it can make you feel quite down, can make you feel like you're quite fed up. Just try, on your days off, try and go out for a walk. Try and smell and get yourself grounded with like the trees, because it is quite a nice smell. It's quite nice to be out, having a winter walk like that. Try and appreciate the things that you've got around you as well. So maybe if you are struggling at those times, try and do a bit of a gratitude list. That will help you. And also around this time, to do a ritual. So you could do the ritual at any point. At the moment, we are coming into the new moon on the 23rd. We are having our session on the 21st. So if you do want to come to our session, we are doing a ritual in there as well. But if you can, do a little ritual. Try and do it every day if you can, because this will boost you up, make you feel a bit better. Maybe, so a ritual at the moment, what kind of thing you'll need to do is a bit of a letting go ritual, because we have just come from the full moon, then we're going into the new moon. So try and think of anything that you want to let go throughout the winter solstice, and have a little think, like maybe have a look at the last 12 months of what you've been doing. Go through each month. Now, I can't really say to like go through each month exactly, because you may be trying to achieve something for a long period of time, but just have a look at the things that probably at the time when you was most like achieving something. Have a think, what was you doing it back then? Was you going out a lot? Maybe you wasn't going out. Maybe you was very much into your fitness, into healthy eating, so that's why you're achieving so much. So that's what I mean. Try and have a reflect on the good points and the bad points, because I'll tell you now, like, you can't sit there and say, oh, I'm healed, everyone's healed, because we all go through bad times and we all go through good times in our life, because we keep learning, we keep going through and we keep learning. So you will still have those times where things will trigger you, but it's about learning through them. Okay, maybe put them on a bit of paper. Instead of thinking, why is this happening to me, think about what can you learn from it. Yeah, instead. So think about what you want to learn. So have a little think about that, and maybe do like a nice little ritual, a letting go ritual. Write a list of the things that you want to let go. There may be things that are troubling you, that is hard to let go from, but there'll be different ways of what you can do with that. So write that little list and try and visualize, and try and think of visualizing how you can let go of that. It will be different for everybody, but if you do want to come to our class, so we do have sessions, this is what we do. In our session you get a portal, so you get all the last 12 months of videos, and in those 12 months of videos there's lots of things on how to manifest, how to let go, how to heal from things. Absolutely, like, we've got 12 months full of it. So you've got that as well if you came and joined as a member. If you just want to come for an odd session, that's fine, just come for an odd session. I can give you discount for the odd session as well, but it is beneficial if you do join as a member, because you get all those as well, and then you get me as a coach, ongoing coach. I'm always on Messenger. We also get a manifesting booklet. So the booklet is in there, is how to manifest and how to keep on top of your healing as well, and keep your vibrations raised. And we meet twice a week. So we meet around the full moon and we meet around the new moon. So come and get involved, and I can sure help you on healing, and I can sure help you in raising your vibes and manifesting to anything that you want, to work towards your goals in anything you want, because you can do it. I tell you now, it can be done. Okay, so I'm going to go for now. I hope you all have a lovely Christmas, and probably see you between Christmas and New Year as well, because we have got the full moon coming. Well, we've got the new moon coming up first, and then it'll be the full moon in 2 weeks' time. So that'll probably be in between, probably just after New Year, in between Christmas. So I will be floating around. So just give me a little text if you need to know anything, and you need any advice. I'm always here. Okay, so take care. Have a lovely, smashing Christmas.